let's just freaking go. Why is it not focused on shit? Me, please? Something wrong? Water check. Ain't nothing better than water, I tell you. That's besides the point. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know how I'm gonna even start it, but we just about to go. This is a moderate story. It's not the craziest story, but it's a pretty impactful story in my life because it changed a lot. And as far as like this particular community goes, it also changed a lot in its community. Basically, there was a rap tier list that went viral about 4 or 5 years ago, and it was all over the internet. When I tell you, like, I'm literally getting goosebumps just thinking about it. It was all over the internet. And when I say the thing, or when I say the name rap tier list, there's probably an image that comes into your head of a rap tier list. And it's one in particular that went very popular, and people have been, using it as a template. And, it's been on many review YouTubes, been on many, like, hip-hop head accounts, just making comments on it. And to me, it's so funny because when I made it, I literally didn't think it would do anything. I literally didn't think it would, have any impact at all. But 5 years later, almost 5 years later, after, to this day, I'm still seeing this tier list thrown around, and I see variations of it and different adaptations of it, and it's crazy to me because I'm like, I can't believe like something that I did had so much impact on the community. And I got my fair share of love for it, and I got my fair share of hate for it. But people don't really know it was me that made the tier list originally, and not saying it as like an elitist, like oh, I made this rap tier list first, everybody, whatever. I'm saying it as in like, you really don't know your power sometimes. You really don't know what you do and how it may affect people, not only in that present time, but in a future time. So at the end of the day, man, just keep doing you, and just keep, striving to be the best that you can be, and don't hold on to anybody else's opinions. At the end of the day, it's all just opinions. It's all just, preferences. We all come from different, places, different styles, different influences, different DNA, different genetics. We're all gonna like different shit, and that's just the fact of the matter. And at the end of the day, we do need to realize that these rap tier lists are subjective. But with that being said, we can have objective place markers and objective goals that we can then look at and gauge who is at what level and who is not at what level. Just the same as we can do in basketball. There's awards, there's statistics, there's all these things that you can record and, put into many algorithms to get a certain amount of data. The same can be done with the rap game. And whether you like that notion or not, it doesn't really matter, because it's going to happen regardless. And all I'm doing here is trying to not necessarily explain my side, but I'm going to basically do a full-in review of my tier list from back then. And I'm going to redo it. I'm going to remake it. I'm gonna start over from the bottom scratch, and I'm looking at the tier list now, and I can tell where I went wrong and why I actually went viral, and I can tell where, I would probably change some things. But this video is long overdue. It's almost 4 years. It was over 4 years, almost 5 years. And we're gonna redo it. Okay, here it is. Ladies and gentlemen. If you've seen this photo right here, I'm telling you 100%, I created this. Okay, I made this up. I started this tier list from scratch. I typed every single one of these descriptions out. This was all me. And if you know me and just how I am in general, this is me. I'm very technical. I'm very technical when it comes to how I like structure things, and when it comes to me like decoding things and trying to explain things to people, I'm very tactical and technical. So if you're wondering why like these descriptions are so like intricate and so like long, is because like I had to be very, very, very specific with what I wanted to, come off with on this tier list, because it's just an overall tier list. It's not like a, who's the best lyricist tier list, who's the best, who has the best beats, who has the best production. It wasn't any of that. It was just an overview, overhaul, bird's eye view of the rap game at that moment. And this is what my 18-year-old self came up with. Anyway, that's besides the point. All right, we're gonna go through it, and we're just gonna commentate and how I feel about these people in particular now that it's been almost 5 years to the date, and how these people have grown since then, and if I still would leave them in the same rank or not. So we're gonna start at the top. The first category, S tier or tier 1, as I put it, it's best in the game. GOAT. Skills on all fronts: artistry, lyricism, influence, discography, social impact, originality, groundbreaking material, consistency, mainstream appeal, etc. I was cooking, wasn't I? Boy, do you hear that? Boy, hey. I was cooking. That's the perfect template for a tier 1, a tier 1 ranking. In my dual-headed dragon for this number 1 in the tier list was Kanye West and Kendrick Lamar. I'll comment on that later. Tier 1.5. Very talented, nearly flawless, but just lacking something to get them to the top. In GOAT conversations, they are 100% in GOAT conversations. I'm looking at this now. Some of these I would change. Great artists, very respectable, decent careers, either too early to tell or not enough in their discography. Maybe a few bad projects, not in GOAT conversations. I will definitely change some of these too. Oh my god. Oh my god. I would definitely change some of these. I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely change some of these. Okay. Tier 3. Just okay. Have their own respectable fan bases and careers, but still need something more to advance. May have the lyricism, but lacks in artistic qualities, or vice versa. Made some kind of impact. And Bad Baby's at the top of this fucking list. This is I know for a fact this is the one I got toasted on for most. Having Bad Baby at the top of tier 3 was literally Armageddon. It was Armageddon. People hated that. When I tell you, like, when people had like worst takes ever of all time, people thought me putting Bad Baby in tier 3 was like the worst take of ever. People literally thought I should have gotten killed for that. They were like, you put Bad Baby above a little baby. Oh my god. Hold on. Okay. Just okay. Have their own bases, have their own respectable fan bases and careers, but still need something more to advance. I had Bad Baby, Famous Dex, 6ix9ine, Little Baby. Keep in mind, this was 2018, 2019. Okay. Oh, I would definitely change some of this. I'm definitely changing some of this. Okay. Some of this is kind of making me mad. Okay, we're gonna go to the next tier. Tier 4. Almost always lacks in quality or skill, but isn't entirely trash. Have little to no qualities or concepts to progress the rap game. Just music. Barely listenable after long periods. Now keep in mind, when I was making this tier list, this was 2018, 2019, or early 2019, maybe mid 2019. I had just came down off my lyrical miracle, pedestal. I grew up, listening to the most lyrical shit. So when that 2015, 2016 wave of rappers came in, bro, I was one of the main niggas on that wave. Like, I hate all of these motherfuckers. I hate all these niggas. I say this is the one opinion where it kind of got the best of me, and my youth got the best of me, where I was like, all right, nigga, I'm putting all these niggas in tier 4. I put Lil Yachty in there. You put Kodak Black in there. I like Smoke Purp when he dropped. When Smoke Purp dropped, I say when he released Dead Star and everything before that, I decently liked him. I still put him in tier 4 though. Lil Pump, I put him in tier 4. Lil Uzi, I put all these niggas in tier 4. I was mad. Quavo, take off the. Nah, people were mad about me at this. Where is he at? I remember this. I put Offset as a solo artist in tier 3 because back at this time, I liked hearing Offset by himself. Like when he would hop on features and when he would hop like on little solo tracks and shit by himself, I like hearing him by himself. But when the Migos was together, I was like, this is the most like average, Dr. Seuss ass rapping shit ever. Like I didn't like it, and I didn't like Quavo that much. I liked his voice, but I didn't like his rapping. I thought his rapping was very generic. And Takeoff, while I thought he was the best one, I thought he was boring, if that makes sense. So I thought Offset had that good middle of accessibility like Quavo, but he has higher lyrics like Takeoff, if that makes sense. So he was a good balance in me, and that was my thinking about it before. But seeing fucking Lil Scott, oh my god, Lil B, and then you got Not Good, Sorry Not Sorry. Of course, these artists have the occasional bops, but no, tier 5. I had Future Young Thug in there, bro, and that was it. People did not need to see any more. If you look at this tier list, and anybody on hip hop Twitter sees that tier 5 has Future and Young Thug in it, bro, they're automatically turning the list off. They're not hearing anything that you say. They're not. Most of these niggas have Future or Twitter or Future or Young Thug as their avies on Twitter, bro. These niggas do not play about their Atlanta artists, bro. I promise you. I didn't even actually have my PC at the time when I made this tier list, so I was actually on my brother's PC, and I was on like a limited time. I got some of the core people down, after I got down like the categories and how I was gonna rank it and shit like that. I basically got the core people in there, and the rest I basically just started flinging in there. So that's why some of these picks look like, why would you put that right next to there? Yeah, so that's pretty much how this rap tier list came to be. I had no intentions on this motherfucker going that viral as it did, and to this day, in 2023, I'm still seeing variations of this rap tier list passed around, even on Anthony Fantano's YouTube channel. I just watched the video like a couple weeks ago of him reacting to a rap tier list, and it was mine. It was literally mine. It was a variation of my rap tier list, and I'll be like, oh yeah, maybe I should address that. And that's what we're gonna do. I don't know if they got more artists in here. Oh, they do got more artists in here. They put more artists in here, but they also have some of the same ones, which is cool. That's cool. That's fine. We're gonna start over, man. And I'm gonna walk y'all through this one. And we're actually gonna do this. Let's start. 21 Savage. We're gonna start with 21 Savage. 2016, 21 Savage. I said my bitch to the store because he ran out of soda. That 21 Savage, I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought he was very mediocre. He is about 8 years in, 7 years in. He has matured a lot. He has released some very, very decent projects. Even got nominated for a Grammy, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure he did. He still has things in his rapping where I'm like, he sounds very elementary, but his voice carries it, if that makes sense. Like, if you had a regular, it's mostly in his performance, like in his sly performance, where he gets most of his merit for me, because his lyrics are like, if anybody else said the lyrics that he says on a day-to-day basis, they would call him the most elementary basic rapper ever. But it's in his delivery and in his tone that he gets his appeal from me, because he's like a fucking, like an undercover demon, if that makes sense. I'm gonna put him in good, but not great. Okay. And he's somewhat inconsistent. People I know already know motherfuckers in this era like 21 Savage. They're gonna put him very, very talented, near flawless. I can't. He has to be there. He has to be there. Okay. Almost always lacks in quality or skill, but isn't entirely trash. I'm sorry, 6ix9ine is gonna have to go there. He's not entirely trash. I listen to hundreds of artists from different genres and different styles of music. 6ix9ine is not the worst artist I've heard. I can go on SoundCloud right now and hear 100 artists that sound way worse than 6ix9ine. We're not about to sit here and act like 6ix9ine is the worst thing to ever grace this fucking music shit, because he's not. There's literally people on this list that I see right now that has made worse music than him. So he can't go in the bottom. He can't go. He's right there. My boy Black, aka Six Lack. He's not technically a rapper, as this rapper and tier list thing says, but that's okay. Because he could still rap. I say he's like a 75-25. So he's 75 R&B, 25% rap. I think him and Jid are like the same, but like they're opposites. Like Jid is the 75-25 version of Black, if that makes sense. So I'll add him to the list. I'll put him on the same. I'll put him on the same level with 21 Savage. I love his first two projects, Free Black and East Atlanta Love Letter. His new project just came out this year. I'm forgetting the album name right now. You know, it was decent, but it wasn't mind blowing. I probably ran through it 2 times, and I haven't gone back to it since then. He's a good artist, and he has his dedicated fan base, and you know they're gonna rock with him for sure to the end. ASAP Ferg. He's gonna have to go right here. Occasionally good, but not consistently. Most inconsistent quality. He has his hits. He has his hits once every 4 years. ASAP Ferg will get fucking. You know what I mean? That's not saying that he can't rap. He can definitely rap his ass off. He has definitely multiple tracks in my playlist, but just like put ASAP Ferg on a list with 10 rappers, and I just don't know if like he's like I just don't know if I'm picking his name, as one of the first names. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm stuck on an island, I'm not picking ASAP Ferg. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think anybody's picking ASAP Ferg. ASAP Rocky. ASAP Rocky is a hard one. It's a hard one because right now people will have it on the authority to put him like all the way up here because of his status. He's a very good artist. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me fucked up. He's a very good artist. But since testing, which I've been hearing lately, people have been coming back around to, I listened to it again. I still don't like it, bro. I still don't like it. I still feel the same way about testing as the day it dropped as I do now. It's very mediocre. His other projects, though, Long Live, At Last, all those ones, those are the ones that I like. And those are the ones that, hold a spot in my heart in terms of, like, why I actually like A$AP Rocky and why I even consider him, put him higher. But right now, for me personally, he's gonna have to go on 21 Savage's level. Um, he's gonna have to go behind Black. I'm sorry. If anything, I'm putting Black at the top. Black is at the top of this list right there. Absol. Okay, Absol. He's another hard one to rank because he's no lower than that. I don't care what anybody says. Absol. He has one of the best hip hop albums of all time. Literally, lyrically top 10 lyricists in the game. Doesn't even write, bro. Good, but not great. Might be somewhat inconsistent. Okay, he's in between. He's in between these, but he's gonna have to go somewhere. And if he's in between these, then I have to put him at the top of this one for right now. Next to 2 Chainz, occasionally good, but not consistently. 2 Chainz is weird too. I really like 2 Chainz. Actually really like 2 Chainz, but he has the same thing of 21 Savage, where he sometimes his bars can get a little elementary. But also in the same lane, 2 Chainz do be having bars that be going over people's heads, bro. 2 Chainz low key, he a light lyricist, bro. Like he he say some things that you might not get until a couple of years later. 50 Cent. Now, 50 Cent is another hard one because his Get Rich or Die Trying era was so impactful. It was so impactful that people put him, as, I see many tier lists where people put 50 Cent as a top 20, top 10, in the game. I can't, bro. I can't. When I look at 50 Cent, I think of Get Rich or Die Trying. I think of his G Unit era with Tony Yayo and, Lloyd Banks and all that shit. Cool. After that, it's nothing. It's nothing. And then the next thing that pops up from him that people know him by is Power. I love 50 Cent. I love 50 Cent. I love 50 Cent. But one good album, a bunch of okay albums, and a TV show. He's not the GOAT. And while his one good album is one of the best rap albums of all time, that's pretty much all he got. A Boogie with a Hoodie. 2018, he had a very, very high trajectory. He's kind of plateaued out. I'm gonna be honest with you. His projects are listenable, but that's pretty much all I can describe him as. There's not any there, like, I listened to all his projects, when they released, but nothing I really came back to. You know what I mean? Nothing, I don't know. He just plateaued out, if that makes sense. He had his run. He had a good run though. Action Bronson. He can rap his ass off. For sure. He has some good projects. He's going up here. He's going behind ASAP Rocky, but he's going. Nah, I can't put him above 50 Cent. I can't. Aesop Rock. Now, niggas don't know him, but I do. It's literally like, if you had to put it on paper, this nigga is probably the most lyrical nigga in hip hop, period. In terms of like unique words and all that shit, is like, he's number one. So he can go right here. He's on the same level with Absol, to where they're such good lyricists that the mainstream accessibility wanes because of it. It wanes because of it, and that's not necessarily a detriment to them. That's more so that people need to catch up. But that is an issue. That is an issue. Amine. He's good. He's not bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not explaining with him. He doesn't have a presence. You know what I mean? He has words on paper and he has like a good palette, but he doesn't have any presence. Anderson .Paak, very good, very influential. I'm damn near about to put Anderson .Paak up here because this man's discography and his impact is insane. With the Bruno Mars shit, you know, Malibu, Oxnard, this nigga's a talented ass motherfucker, bro. He's a talented ass motherfucker. The worst blemish that he got on his whole career is my son danced like MJ. He looked Korean. Bad Baby. Okay. Now this is gonna be crazy. To this day, I still think Bad Baby is better than Cardi B. To this day, I don't care. Bad Baby. Talk about Bad Baby all you want to. I made that rap tier list 2019. We can cut off everything before 2019 and just do 2019 to the present. Bad Baby has still released songs that I enjoy more than any Cardi B song that she has released since then, bruh. 22 remix with Lil Candy Paint. That song is better than any song I've ever heard Cardi B sing or get on. And besides Ring, I'm not gonna do Cardi B that dirty because I like Ring with Kaylani. We not about to act like that ain't a bop. But 22 remix with Candy Paint and how Bad Baby came on that motherfucking verse with that whispering shit, that's better than anything I've ever heard Cardi B spit. I don't care. We can sit here and call her Cash Me Outside Girl all you want to. And she got hits. We gonna act like Gucci Flip Flops not a hit. We gonna act like Geeked but with Lil Baby not a hit. We gonna act like High Bitch is not a hit. Those are hits. Those are mega hits. She got Bestie with Kodak Black. That's not a hit. These hoes, her whole album, this album right here. Call me crazy if you want to. There is hits on here. Okay, Juice, this is a hit. Gucci Flip Flops, this is a hit. Geeked, this is a hit. No More Love, this is a hit. It only got 4 mil, but this is a hit. Young and Bad, this is a hit. This is the first time I actually heard the City Girls, and I was like, dude, Bad Baby made the City Girls sound good. Okay, trust me, she got hits. We not about to act like she don't got hits. This song is better than any song I've heard Cardi B. She's not Lil' Kim. She ain't fucking MC Light. We not about to sit here and do her like that. But as far as, you know, saying Bad Baby's trash, no, she's not trash. Almost always lacks in quality or skill, but isn't entirely trash. I don't want to. Nope. I'm putting her there. Occasionally good, but not consistently. Mostly inconsistent in quality. That's how I describe Bad Baby. Okay, she to me, and you can call me crazy. Call me a hot take. Call me crazy. I listen to many genres, many artists from many different genres. I've listened to over 150 projects this year, and it's the middle of June, and I've already listened to 150 projects this year. She's not the worst thing out there. And if you think she's the worst thing out there, you don't listen to music or you need to listen to more music. She's not the worst thing out there. Big Crit. He's going to fall in that same line with Ab Soul. I put Big Crit behind 50 Cent. He's in that same lane with Ab Soul to where like they're good. But like sometimes they're so good they go over people's heads and it hurts. Big Sean, he's gonna go up here. He's gonna go. For me, Big Sean is gonna go up there. He's gonna go behind Ab Soul. Block Boy JB, this nigga's trash, Your Honor. That's the first trash. Blueface. Blueface. Blueface is not trash. I know niggas gonna want to put him trash. Blueface is actually low key a lyricist. If you really, if you really dissect his bars, this nigga low key is literally one of the only lyricists left in the game, in the mainstream hip hop media, bro. He's literally one of the only ones left. And that's not a hot take. That's not me trolling. If you actually listen to this nigga and don't let the internet, you know, let you ride that wave of, oh, he don't rap on beat, oh, he don't whatever. He rap like every other fucking nigga from the Bay Area that I've heard my whole life. I'm from Kansas City. I've had Bay Area influence in my life my whole life. I've listened to Too Short, I listen to E40, I listen to all them niggas my whole life. He sounds just like them. If you say he rap off beat, you gotta say Too Short and E40 and all them rap off beat too, and Mac Dre and all them shits rap off beat too, because he sounds just like them. I'm gonna put him up here. He's above Bad Baby though. Yeah. Occasionally good. He's occasionally good. He has some hits too. And I just got done re-listening to his 2019 XXL cipher and his freestyle, nigga. That nigga killed it, bro. Brockhampton. They were a good band. They were a good group. They somewhat inconsistent. They got a lot of good hits and they were good together. But just those big mega groups like that just never last. That just if history has taught us anything, it just doesn't last like that. Okay, Cardi B, she goes right next to Bad Baby. Okay, Bad Baby and her are comparable. But if you're gonna put a gun to my head and say, hey motherfucker, you gotta listen to one of these motherfuckers and I'm gonna throw you on an island and that's the only motherfucker you can listen to for the rest of your motherfucking life until the day you die, I'm picking Bad Baby. I don't care. I can't listen to Cardi B. I can't listen to her for more than like 2 hours. I just can't. Call me crazy for that. I can't. Chance the Rapper. Oh my God, we're already 55 minutes into this shit. I'm gonna have a fucking hard time cutting this shit. Chance the Rapper. I'm debating on whether or not to put him at the top of good but not great. Might be somewhat inconsistent. Or putting him up here with Anderson .Paak. I'm. If we take the Big Day out of his discography, we're still talking about Chance the Rapper like he's one of the best. But the Big Day is such a fucking anchor weight on his career, bro. It's such an anchor weight that the next project that he drops is gonna have to be literally it might have to be level with the Coloring Book for him to get his merit back. I'm gonna put him at the top. I'm gonna put him at the top of tier 2. He's the top of tier 2 with Absol. Not that bad. Chief Keef. I was indifferent about Chief Keef when he first came around, 2011, 2012, 2013. I was indifferent about this nigga. In 2023, nigga, I love Chief Keef, bro. I love that nigga, bro. That nigga, I go back and listen to all his shit, and I'm like, damn, bro, I would have probably been a different whole person if I was listening to this shit back then like I do now. Because, nigga, you can't tell me Chief Keef not hard no more, bro. You can't tell me this nigga not hard. But he gotta go. He gotta go up here. I'm actually putting Chief Keef above 50 Cent. Call me crazy. I think Chief Keef's music contribution is more impactful than 50 Cent's. They're comparable, but I'm gonna give it there. Childish Gambino. He gotta go there near the top, don't he? Maybe behind Big Sean. He has good projects, man. Good projects. Because the internet, 315-20 was a good project. Good songs, good mainstream accessibility. I think his biggest, even Always Awake in My, nah, bro. Nah, bro. We gonna have to put him in very talented. And this nigga is an actor, bro. No. No. That counts. I'm sorry. That counts. That counts. That counts. This nigga's an actor too. This nigga's an actor too. This nigga's a director and an actor. This nigga got his own TV show, Your Honor. This nigga's doing all that shit while being a rapper. Nah. You get it. You get it. You get it. Comethazine. He's going down here with 6ix9ine. I don't know. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, that was almost a fuck up. Um, I just don't really care for Comethazine. I've listened to his, most of his projects, not all of them. I'm gonna be honest with you. It just it just angry nigga music. I don't know how to explain it. Cupcake. She's not a bad rapper by any means. If anything, she's going up here with Cardi B. It's just her music for me is grotesque in a way that like I can't listen to it multiple times. Like especially as a dude, like I just can't listen to it multiple times. And if this is a tier list made by me, she's gonna have to go down there. Um, the baby, maybe ahead of Blueface, but behind the Mine. I don't know. And with that being said, I'm gonna have to put ASAP Ferg at the back because I can't see me looking. We'll do that. And even then, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm sorry, I gotta put Blueface ahead of the baby, bro. I find the Blueface more enjoyable than the baby. Okay, that works. Danny Brown, he's gonna have to go up here. We put him above Action Bronson. Danny Brown, he's good, man. Atrocity Exhibition, good fucking project. One of the best projects, not only in hip hop, but in any genre, in my opinion. It's so immersive. I like if you want to feel like a crackhead to the max, listen to Atrocity Exhibition, bro. It was 2016 when the album dropped, nigga. I was I was listening to Atrocity Exhibition, and The Life of Pablo. That was my 2016 existence, and I felt like I was in heaven 1 hour, and then the next hour I felt like I was literally doing a line of acid. I don't know how to explain it. Danny Brown, he goes up there. He just released a joint project with JPEG Mafia too, and that motherfucker go kind of crazy. We're gonna have to put some respect on Danny Brown. He's one of the best out of Detroit. All right. Denzel Curry. He is massively underrated. I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him behind 50 Cent. I'm gonna put him behind 50 Cent. Massively underrated. Very good discography. Very good impact, and there's none more I can say about him. I don't know. I don't know what he needs to get him to that push to where like people actually start mentioning him as one of like the best, especially out of this past generation. But he's massively underrated. Massively underrated. Designer. I gotta put him down here. He's better than 6ix9ine, and he's better than Comethazine in my opinion. But Drake, Aubrey, Aubrey, we gotta put him up here, right? This nigga gotten even bigger. 2018 dropped. Scorpion came out. I didn't like it. I still don't like it to this day. But this nigga has gotten bigger. This nigga has gotten even bigger. Drake is a fucking immortal. I don't know, bro. This dude, he's definitely one of the GOATs and definitely knows how to make a hit any day of the week. Um, crazy. I don't know. What else to say about that nigga, man. Earl Sweatshirt. He needs to go. He needs to go up here somewhere, man. Earl Sweatshirt. That motherfucker's a goat, bro. That motherfucker's a goat. Some rap songs. I don't like shit. I don't go outside. Uh, he has one of my favorite fucking songs, rap songs. Um, in a very long time. I'm actually forgetting the name right now because it has a weird name. It's on his it's on his Feet of Clay album. It's called El Toro Combo Meal with Mavi. Oh my god, I love that song so much. I love that song so much. It's so perfect, and it perfectly encapsulates why I like Earl Sweatshirt so much. He's gonna be up there. LP. Shout out my man's from Run the Jewels. He's gonna have to be up there with them ones, man. He's gonna have to be like up there, like up there, like up there, like. The one thing about LP that gets me about him is his delivery, but everything else about him, he go hard, man. His delivery to me is just a little like it's just a little too blunt, if that makes sense. I don't know. Eminem, he's gonna have to go right there, but behind Aubrey, Eminem has the most in terms of like sales, the most impressive career by far in hip hop, but let's be very clear, it's because of his skin color. Not solely because of his skin color, but why he has that much push and why he has those numbers is because of his skin color. Famous Dex. I have such a love hate relationship with Famous Dex, man. 2015, 2018 Famous Dex was some of the most fun I had in my whole life. It was some of the most fun I had in my whole life, bro. Listen to this nigga's songs while crossfaded off Henny and fucking Backwoods, bro. Riding down 350 in fucking Kansas City, bro. Oh my god, the times that I had. He just fell off. He fell off hard, man. He fell off hard. But I can't. He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to go here, man. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. He's gonna have. He's gonna have to go down there, man. He almost always lacks in quality or skill, but he isn't entirely trash. He isn't. He isn't the worst shit I've ever heard. But he's down there, man. And that's such unfortunate because I like Famous Dex, man. French Montana. Uh, French Montana's kind of a meme right now, but as a respect, as a respectful person I am, and as an historian, I know the impact that he had, especially with his fucking mixtapes and shit in New York and shit like that. I know the impact French Montana had, so I can't respectfully put him in trash or almost lacks in quality where people would normally put him because people are not knowledgeable. I'm gonna go ahead and throw him behind 2 Chainz, but he can't be no higher than that. He can't be no higher than that because he is very mediocre. But his impact that he made with those mixtapes was insane. Future. 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 I've come around to Future. As you can see in the old list, he was in the bottom. He was at the bottom. Now, after some years, and I've gone through his discography multiple times again. He's not the worst thing, but he's definitely not the best thing. I'm gonna put him above Action Bronson, but I think he's behind Danny Brown. Just in my opinion, I'd rather listen to Danny Brown in the Future. Let me actually put Danny Brown right there. I should put Danny Brown right there. Yeah, nah, better. I just Future, man. He has his niche. If I'm going to Atlanta and I'm fucking in a strip club with with a 6-piece hot wings, and $1,000 in my pocket, I'm not obviously Danny Brown's not gonna come on. But if I'm stuck on an island, and only can pick 3 artists, Future's not gonna be one of them. And I think if you stuck on an island and you picking Future to be one of your fucking top 3 artists, I think you have a serious issue with you, and I think you have a problem. That call it what you want. I know the hip hop Twitter heads and hip hop heads gonna go crazy for that take. I don't care. Hop off his fucking sack. He's decent and he has his niche. He makes whatever music in the mainstream, but he's not God gives to earth. Y'all niggas are just toxic. G Easy. He's gonna go behind 2 Chainz. G Eazy's had a decent career. He's had some decent hits. It's ran its course. He can respectfully go right there. I'll put him above French Montana, behind 2 Chainz. That sounds respectable to me. G Herbo definitely came around to him. I'll put him above French Montana too. Gucci Mane. I realize the time kind of getting long on this. I don't want this to be like a 3-hour recording, so I'm gonna kind of try to speed up. See, this is what happened last time. This is exactly what happened last time when I was making this list. Like, this shit takes a while because you got to think about everything. Gucci Mane. If we're talking about impact, he has to be up here somewhere, but like, he can go next to Future, man. He can go next to Future. Gunna. People love fucking Gunna, bro. People love Gunna. I don't hate this nigga, bro, but to me, bro, he's right there. He's right there. Hobson is better than Gunna. That's a crazy ass. That sounds crazy. Because it's gonna be like, oh, you listen to Hobson, you corny. I haven't listened to Hobson in a very long time. I just know his Illmatic Hobson series, 1 through, I don't know what he's on now, maybe 9. I think 9 was the last one I heard. Those 9 tracks alone are better than Gunna's whole discography. That's kind of a reach. I'm gonna be honest with you, but like, yeah, Illmatic Hobson 5, one of the best hip hop songs of all time. Illmatic Hobson 8, one of the best hip hop songs of all time. Illmatic Hobson 7, changed my life. You know what I mean? Those tracks I'm picking over Gunna tracks in my opinion. I don't know. Call it what you will. Ice Cube. He has to be somewhat high. I'm putting him above Gucci Mane, above Future. Maybe behind Big Crit. His discography is kind of insane. From NWA to America's Most Wanted. He has a really good discography. His bars are kind of elementary in hindsight. That's why I can't put him too much higher. But his impact and his discography is insane. If we're doing an impact list on impact or a discography list, he would probably be top 10 in both of those. I'll be honest with you. But right here, he's right there. Isaiah Rashad. I'm gonna put Isaiah Rashad above 50 Cent. He does not have the impact of 50 Cent, but I think his bodies of work are a lot better than 50 Cent's. And I think he's massively underrated. I think he's going to go right there. Jermaine Cole. Damn. You know what I was about to do? I was about to put J. Cole right here. But saying Childish Gambino is ahead of J. Cole sounds crazy. That sounds like a crazy ass take, right? That sounds like a crazy ass take. But like, if Childish Gambino dedicated his whole situation to rapping, I think I'd find Childish Gambino massively more entertaining than I find J. Cole. And I'm a very, very like high J. Cole fan. I I I'll be honest, I'm kind of critical on J. Cole more than I am other people. But that's because I expect a lot out of him, because he's capable of so much. I just think J. Cole can be underwhelming sometimes. Jaden Smith. I was listening to Jaden Smith like a motherfucker growing up, bro. Oh my god, bro. Like when I was first started on my woke shit, when I first started on my spiritual woke shit, nigga, Jaden Smith was in the pocket heavy, and he was saying everything that I needed to hear when I was young. Oh my god, he enabled all my bullshit. Behind Gucci Mane, I like Jaden Smith better than Gucci Mane though. I'll be honest with you. I like that, bro. I like Jaden Smith better than Gucci Mane. Even shit Jaden Smith was releasing on YouTube in 2015. I like better than Gucci Mane shit, bro. Like, oh my god. Jaden Smith, and he used to be spitting. Jaden Smith was a spitter, bro. Oh my god. J-Rock. He's gonna have to go up here somewhere. I'll put him right around here with around here with Big Crit. I put J-Rock and Big Crit kind of have the same impact, and they're kind of forgotten about the same. Jay-Z. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Jay-Z, my man's, he's gonna go right there. I don't know where he was on my last list. I don't remember. I'm not gonna go back and look at it. I've been listening to him a lot lately. A lot. I went through his discography before, but he's one of those things to where like I had to get older to completely understand Jay-Z. And the more older I get, the more I understand that Jay-Z has his hands in a lot of shit that's going on right now. From the shit that he was saying in 97, 98 to the shit that like all of it's being flipped, all of it's being remade. Like the quote, your rapper's favorite rapper, it's Jay-Z fits that perfectly. Because when I tell you, like, even Lil Wayne, even going through Lil Wayne's discography, you had his Lil Wayne's discography with the Hot Boys and shit like that, and you're like, okay, you can hear, you know, that Louisiana shit, whatever. But then immediately, right after 500 Degrees, boom, it was like something changed. You can just tell that the nigga Lil Wayne was listening to Jay-Z like all day, every day. So he had the Hot Boys influence, and he was running around with Juvenile and all them shit. Cool. That nigga started listening to Jay-Z, and that's when that nigga turned into Tunchi. That's when he turned into the Lil Wayne we know him. So we gotta put Jay-Z up there. You gotta somewhat respect this man. He's top 5. Hey, he's not 5. Jid. Call me crazy. Call this the hot take of the list so far. I don't care what you say. I'm putting Jid at the top of this list. A tier 2. Jid is Jid. He's the one. If I had to put all my eggs in one basket on one rapper right now, it's Jid. In terms of who's gonna be a legacy pick, it's gonna be Jid, bro. Jid, he just kills everything, and he sounds good on everything. I just heard, the Spider-Man movie just came out, and he just did that track called Danger with Offset. Offset shitted the track. I'm not gonna lie. Offset, I could do without his shit. But Jid's verse on that shit makes, oh my god, bro, that nigga, he's a murderer. He's a murderer, Your Honor. Joey Badass. I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him with ASAP Rocky. I'm putting him with ASAP Rocky. Probably like right there. Right there. I'll put it with ASAP Rocky. Because we're not about to act like 1999 is one of the best mixtapes ever. Or it's not one of the best mixtapes ever. And we're not about to act like Before the Money ain't one of the best albums either. We're not about to act like this nigga is not spitting. Like the nigga be spitting. And Joyner Lucas. I have to put him back here with ASAP Ferg. To me, Joyner Lucas is just it's something about his voice. He just has a very nasally voice to me. And it just don't make me want to listen to him. JPEG Mafia. We're gonna put JPEG in front of Brockhampton, but behind Hobson. I feel like that's decent enough. Juice WRLD. R.I.P. my mans. R.I.P. my mans. We're gonna put Juice WRLD. I know people have Juice WRLD as their GOAT. And while I think he's an incredible hit maker, an incredible freestyle artist, I think he's very underwhelming sometimes. We're gonna put him above 20. We're gonna put him right above 21 Savage. Kanye West. Kendrick Lamar. It's funny that these motherfuckers are both right next to each other because these motherfuckers are going at the top again. I don't care. These motherfuckers are going at the top again. But, and I'm getting shivers now. The only thing that's changing about that, though, is the recent installments. I have switched my order, okay? Kendrick Lamar is the best in the fucking game, bro. All right. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. People say it was underwhelming. People say it was his worst album. I don't give a fuck how far behind you are. Kendrick Lamar is the greatest. He's the greatest to ever touch a goddamn mic. Goddamn it. He's the greatest. He's the greatest. And now he's in his pocket where he's having fun with little baby Keem. And, you know, they get on their PG Lang shit, and now they having fun. Hey, I don't know how to explain it. This motherfucker Kendrick Lamar with Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, he did it, man. He didn't need to release another good Kid, Mad City. He's not at that point of his life. He's at a point where he's 5 years ahead, man. He on a spiritual tip to where like he foreseeing shit and talking about shit people gonna have to catch up to. They gonna have to catch up. Kanye West, the reason why I put him behind at number 2, to me, Kanye West has such a huge lead on everybody in terms of artistry. He has such a huge lead, but Kanye is fucking up his discography. He's releasing bullshit, and he was on the mountain. He was on the tippy top of the mountain, but he's coming down. He's definitely coming down. And while he's coming down, Kendrick Lamar has been going up, and I don't know. I just don't think Kendrick Lamar is gonna do anything to fuck that up. Right now, Kendrick Lamar is the best I've ever heard, man. In terms of all these artists, and I've literally gone through every single song. I've gone through every single Kendrick Lamar song. I've gone through every single Kanye West song. I've gone through every single Jay-Z song, every single Drake song that you could possibly fucking find. The Lucy's, the albums, the fucking unreleased shits. I've gone through all of them. To me, Kendrick Lamar, bro. That man. The worst thing about Kendrick Lamar that I say on him is he could be a better feature artist. If he was the feature artist that Jid is, Kendrick Lamar would undoubtedly be the best fucking rapper, like, ever. Undoubtedly. There would be no discussion. But I just think that's the love of, you know, the game. It's just like everybody's not going to be the best at everything. Everybody's going to have, you know, their own arsenal that they work with. Kid Cudi. And I don't need to explain Kanye West why he's the best, but I can't say that nigga is fucking up right now. Kid Cudi. Um, he's gonna have to go right here behind J. Cole. Very impactful, and he's the reason why all these niggas are doing what they're doing. You can't disrespect him. You can't disrespect Cudi. Put some respect on his name. Killer Mike. We're gonna put him. We're gonna put him next to LP. He could be higher, but we're just gonna put them next to each other. They Run the Jewels, one of the best rap groups, rap duos. Can't say much more about it. Kodak Black. He's grown on me a lot. I say I put him with 21 Savage. Probably not all the way up there. Probably behind 50 Cent, above Denzel Curry. I enjoy Kodak Black. I enjoy his contributions. I just don't take it too serious. But you know, it's whatever. Kyle, he's gonna go behind Comethazine. I ain't heard that nigga since he released that part 2 with Lil Yachty. I don't know what the fuck. I listened to that song one time. I ain't heard it since then. Lil B, incredible impact. I'll put him above the baby. All right, my fucking camera died. But we're back. I put Lil B above the baby. He's experimental, and he has some tracks to where I'm like, if he actually took this shit serious, Lil B could be really fucking hard. But the fact is, like, he intentionally doesn't take himself serious, and in that, I kind of find some solace, if that makes sense, because it's like if Michael Jordan, right, was playing basketball, you know he can hoop. But if Michael Jordan decided, I'm gonna play left-handed today, and he started missing, you're not gonna be like, oh, Michael Jordan is trash. You're just gonna be like, oh, that nigga out there having fun. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I feel about Lil B. Like, he's clearly good, and he clearly knows how to rap, and he clearly knows how to work the industry. But he just out there having fun, man. He's just out there having fun, and you can't really say much more about it. Lil Baby. He's gonna go right here with Gunna, okay? No, I can't do him like that. I gotta put him. I'll put him by. I'm gonna have to put him there, bro. I'm gonna have to put him there because I'm gonna have to put him there. I said I can't justify him putting him any higher, man. I can't put him above Future because I personally enjoy Future more than Lil Baby, and I can't put him above Ice Cube because he doesn't have a better discography or better career than Ice Cube, and his Lil Baby's impact is sort of like Gucci Mane's in a way. So like I don't know, and I prefer Lil Baby over Gunna, but Gunna's not that far behind him either. So I don't know. That's where it's gonna be. Lil Dicky. one of the most talented people on this list in terms of hip hop lyricism. But this nigga has one album to show for himself and a fucking TV show. Bro, but Little Dicky's good though. He's actually good though. That's the problem. The problem is he's actually ridiculously good. Like he's actually like a top tier lyricist. That's the problem. He just doesn't have enough material to really like okay, so like here's my problem. Like let's say a Little Dicky. Let's say if I put him on an album basis. Professional rapper. That's his best album because that's his only album. Let's put it towards he would have to go behind Isaiah Rashad, behind him, behind 50 Cent. Bro, I don't know. I don't know because we're gonna put him there. We're gonna put him there. Lil Peep. We're gonna put him at the back of that. Lil Pump. We're gonna put him right there. Lil Skies. Nigga, I ain't heard about that nigga in years. Lil Uzi Vert. He gonna go. I don't know. I like him better than 21 Savage in my opinion, but I don't think he's more talented than Juice WRLD though. Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's gonna go right here. Do I need to explain that? I don't think I do. Lil Xan, trash. Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty, he's probably gonna take the biggest jump. I don't know. I don't know if that's a fact on my list, but Lil Yachty, he going up here somewhere, man. He going up here somewhere. He going up here somewhere. I put Lil Yachty behind Ice Cube. I put him behind Ice Cube. How about that? How about that? I like Lil Yachty better than Future. I like Lil Yachty better than Baby, Gucci Mane, Gunna, all these niggas. Lil Yachty, his career has took a turn ever since he started fucking with the Detroit niggas, bro. He been on another level. He's been on another level. He's been insane. He's been insane. Logic, a guy that I put a lot of stake in. I put a lot of stake in him back when he first was coming out, and I was one of the main niggas pushing him. But now I can't. I can't. He either does too much or he doesn't do enough. But his career, he's had a decent career though. I might put Logic above Joey Badass, but behind ASAP Rocky. Logic has a good discography, bro. His mixtapes, his mixtapes, literally insane to this day. Uh, Under Pressure, one of the best hip hop albums to this day. The Incredible True Story, one of the best hip hop albums to this day. I'm inclined to put him above ASAP Rocky almost. I kind of want to do it. But it's the fact that Logic has been fucking up his discography so much with his latest releases. Everybody that was a mid album. That was an album where I was like, okay, mid. I'll take some tracks off this, but then after that, he just started free falling. So that's why I can't put him right there. Mac Miller. I'm gonna have to put him very talented, nearly flawless. He gonna have to go to the back though. Machine Gun Kelly. I love General Admission. Love General Admission. But then he changed into a whole different situation. I guess he can go above Jeezy, right? That's not too crazy. Above Jeezy, but behind 2 Chains. Macklemore. We as much as he doesn't deserve it, as much as he didn't deserve it, he is a Grammy winning artist. So we can't disrespect him. But he's definitely not crazy. He's definitely not crazy. I'll put him above French Montana. How about that? I'm fine with putting him above French Montana. Made in Tokyo. I liked him back in the day. I liked him back in the day, but I ain't heard him. I ain't heard him since Skateboard P. God damn it. Meek Mill. Meek Meek Mill. Meek Miller. Meek Miller. Meek Miller. Um, he's above Hobson, but he's not above these niggas, in my opinion. Migos. They're right there. Nas, he's a GOAT. And Nas is getting better. That's the thing with Nas too. He had a decent discography before. He has the best hip hop album of all time, objectively. Um, and he's getting better. He's getting better with time. So I might have to put him above Lil Wayne, bro. Nicki Minaj. She's gonna have to go up here, but she's gonna have to go to the back. You gonna have to go to the back, Nicki. You've been fucking up. Nicki has not been rapping that good lately. I say to you for these past 5 years, she has not been rapping that good. She's been rapping very, very mediocrely, and she's been rapping like she wanna like. She been rapping like she been rapping like the varsity girl at the fucking freshman table. If that makes sense, she's trying to fit in. Nipsey Hussle. Uh, you gonna put him up there with Big Crit. No Name. She's up here with Hobson. I put her right next to JPEG. She's really good though. Let's be very clear about that. She's very good. Offset. I'll put Offset behind 2 Chains. Playboy Cardi. Call it what you want. I like Playboy Cardi. He's very, very, very entertaining for me. I'll put him. I'll put him right there. I'll put him right there. Ice Cube is definitely a marker for me because, like, for me to put somebody above Ice Cube, you gotta have an impact. You gotta have a crazy impact. Out of all these, I don't know. I could say a whole lot of red has a lot of impact. I'd be very clear about that. And Dilit, especially. It just Ice Cube's discography. That's the one thing that's keeping Ice Cube as a marker here. His discography is insane. When you put his track record down on paper, his discography is insane, bro. Post Malone, decent projects. He's kind of waned off for me personally. After Hollywood's bleeding, that's where I was like, okay, I kind of don't like this direction he's going. But that doesn't make him bad by any means. I'll put Post Malone there. As a rapper, he's right there. As an artist, he might be higher, but I personally can do without it. Princess Nokia, I like her. She don't have that much of an impact. Pusha T. Pusha T is gonna go behind Absol and behind Big Sean. Quavo. He's gonna go he's gonna go behind Cardi B. I'm not gonna lie with you. I would rather listen to Cardi B than Quavo. Ray Shrim. I personally was never too crazy for them. They have some good tracks, but I put them above ASAP Ferg. That's fine. Rhapsody, one of the best female rappers in the game. Period. One of the best rappers in the game. You can take female out of it. She's up there. Um, I'll put her right next to Danny Brown. Right next to Danny Brown and Killer Mike. I don't seem too bad. Rich the Kid. Rich the Kid. I decently like Rich the Kid, which is the crazy part. He's gonna have to go down here with Famous Dex, man. Rihanna, she's not a rapper. She's not a rapper. She's not a rapper. She's not a rapper. Um, so I'm gonna leave her off the list. I'm not gonna put her on the list she don't deserve to be on. Uh, Royce the 5'9", massively underrated. Massively underrated. Massively underrated. Massively underrated. We're gonna put Royce the 5'9" probably up here with Earl Sweatshirt. If you don't know Royce the 5'9", you fuck it up. Run the Jewels. Run the Jewels. I'm gonna have to put Run the Jewels right next there. They all gonna have to be right next to each other, right there. That's all adjustment. Schoolboy Q has two of my favorite projects, being Blank Face and Crash Talk. I love Crash Talk, and it was massively slept on in my opinion. Schoolboy Q, he's gonna have to go. He's above J Rock in my opinion. I say Schoolboy Q and Isaiah Rashad go right next to each other. They go right next to each other. Sheck West, he's down here somewhere. He's like right there. He's not the worst motherfucker, but he ain't the best motherfucker neither. May Master Slump God. Ski Mask, Ski Mask, Ski Mask. I had so much hope for this nigga. X Dying was a huge, huge, huge hit on this nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you. X Dying probably changed his whole life. So while I do fuck with Ski Mask as a rapper, and as a rapper, he's definitely one of the best. His career kind of like stopped right there. Like he never he like he didn't like if you like he's not as big as Lil Yachty is right now, but he got he's better than Hobson. If you said Ski Mask versus Hobson, the chat would be flooded with fucking Ski Mask. So I don't know. Slim Jimmy, we're gonna put him next to his fucking Ray Shrimp, but he's below it. Smoke Perp, yeah. Smoke Perp, he better than that, but he's not that good. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg can go like right here. Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube can go right next to each other. I'm inclined to. I'm inclined to put Snoop Dogg over Ice Cube just for the fact that Snoop Dogg had a lot of impact on Dr. Dre's latter run. T-Pain, I'm leaving him off the list. He's not a. I'm leaving T-Pain off the list. He don't count as a rapper. He a singer. Take off. He's above Quavo, but he below Offset. I'll put him like right here with G Herbo. TK. This nigga, he wasn't the worst thing, but he got one project to his name. T Grizzly. T Grizzly, he's never bad. He's just never great. I'll put him above Meek Mill, personally. I'll put him above Meek Mill, but he can't be no higher than that. Tory Lanez, that nigga can actually rap his ass off if you really think about it. So like I can't I can't Tory Lanez, this is a hard one. Cause talent wise, he's definitely one of the best on this motherfucking list. But like Travis Scott, a guy that I love so much in the early 2010s, but now I really don't care for this nigga. I really don't. I'll put him ahead of Pusha T. Well, I'll put him behind Big Sean. He can't go higher than that for me. That's the only way I can justify that shit. Trippie Redd. I'm trying to fly through because I've been recording for 2 hours now. This is a long ass time. Trippie Redd. Has decent projects. Maybe at the top of there. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Ty Dolla Sign. We can put him at the. He ain't a rapper neither. I can't put him on the list. He ain't a rapper. Tyga. Uh, Personally, I'm listening to Joyner Lucas over Tyga, if I'm being honest. But neither one of them niggas have came up on my playlist in like years. Tyler the Creator. All right, this man is a young goat. This man is a young goat. This man is a young goat. I'm putting him. I'm putting him ahead of Anderson .Paak. I'm putting him ahead of Anderson .Paak. Tyler the Creator is a young goat. Tyler the Creator is a young goat. Tyler the Creator is a young goat. I don't even need to explain it anymore. If you're not on the wave of Tyler the Creator that is a goat, then you far behind. Vic Mensa. He can rap his ass off, but I'm gonna put him behind Post Malone. I'm inclined to put No Name higher, bro. I'm inclined to put No Name higher. Vince Staples, massively underrated. Massively underrated. Massively underrated. I'm putting him above all these niggas. I'm putting him above all of these niggas. I'm putting him above Earl Sweatshirt. Right there. Boom. Look good to me. Look good to me. Look good to me, Wale. Good projects. Mm-hmm. He gonna have to go with like. He gonna have to go with Big Crit and like J Rock and them. Wiz Khalifa. Uh, Hitmaker at his peak, but right now, bro, like he's becoming unlistenable for me. And that sounds like a crazy ass take, but Wiz Khalifa music is, we jumping in the building every time, we put our hands up to the ceiling. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I don't know. He's ahead of Meek Mill, ahead of Migos, but he's behind T Grizzly, if that makes sense. Maybe. I can live with that. I can live with that. I can live with that. XXX Tentacion. This motherfucker's a goat. All right, this motherfucker's a goat. He a fucking goat. He not ahead of Nicki, but he's a goat. He's a goat. He's a goat. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. He's a goat. YBN. YBN Corday. He's not YBN no more. It's just Corday. But him, high ceiling, but he has a lot to overcome in terms of how he needs to make a lane for himself. I'll put Corday and Jaden Smith next to each other. How about that? But Jaden Smith a tiny bit better. Tiny bit better. YB and Namir, he isn't entirely trash. But he is like back here though. YG. He can go like back here. YNW Melly. He can go back here. He not the worst thing. Young Thug. Wherever Future is, that's where this nigga is going, Your Honor. NBA young boy. I like him better than Gunna. Yeah, I like him better than Gunna. I actually like him better than NBA YoungBoy too, bro. I mean, better than Little Baby too. Freddie Gibbs, incredible discography so far. I put him ahead of Six Flag, bro. I put him ahead of Six Flag, but he can't be much higher than that because while his discography is insane, he's not passed into the mainstream yet. Injury Reserve, they're really good. Lil Mosey, trash. He's trash to me. Lil Nas X, Lil Nas X is better than all these motherfuckers. Let's be very clear about that. All right, we're on the last motherfucking leg. Who the fuck is this? I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to Google this one. MC Ride? Who the fuck is this? Oh, it's the Death Grips motherfucker. Oh. Oh. I'll be honest with you. While I've listened to the Death Grips album, I forgot which one it's called. It's the one with I think it has like money on it or something. Yeah, the Money Store. I've listened to that one, but that's the only project I've listened to by them. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna go to don't know. And I'm gonna actually do that same thing with Injury Reserve because even though I like that one project that I listened to by Injury Reserve, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna leave him there. Megan Thee Stallion. I love Megan Thee Stallion. I love her as a person. I just love her. Um, she has some decent projects. I like her better than all these motherfuckers. I say he's like maybe like right there. Rico Nasty, massively slept on. My baby's massively slept on. I'm putting her above Meek Mill. I'm and fucking Todd and fucking Wiz Khalifa. Nigga, Rico Nasty is nasty. Okay. Roddy Rich. He's not bad, but he is inconsistent. Right there. Tierra Whack. She's hard. Young Lean, bro. Shout out, man. Shout out, man, bro. Shout out, man, bro. So motherfucking influential, bro. He gonna be up here somewhere, bro. He gonna be up here with Danny Brown. He gonna be up here with Danny Brown. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, that's a little too high. That's a little too high. So Lakami can go right there. Then MF Doom. He a goat, bro. He a goat. He a goddamn goat. All right. I just hit 2 hours making this, and this is why I can't get specific. This is what the new tier list look like. All right. Um, Kendrick Lamar is a fucking goat. Kanye West following right behind him. Jay-Z number 3. Cemented probably. I don't think I can take Jay-Z out of the top 3 anymore. Um, Aubrey number 4. Obviously, you can't argue with that shit anymore. Pretty much. I mean, you can, but his numbers is hard to argue with. Nas, Lil Wayne, Eminem, Tyler Creator, Anderson .Paak, Childish Gambino, Mac Miller, Nicki Minaj, and that's a legacy pick. You got if you had to put one female in that top list in that top tier, it has to be Nicki Minaj. Even though I don't necessarily like her as much as I do the other people on this list, if somebody had to go there, it had to be Nicki, right? Um, in terms of females, you know who they need to add in here? Tay Money. All right, they need to add Tay Money because if Tay Money was in here, it would have been over. Red off. I'm fine with this list. I'm fine with this list. I feel like I've rectified myself. I feel like I've corrected myself. I feel like I can live with this. I can sleep with this name. And now that I pretty much walked through this and pretty much got all my shit off. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Yeah, and that's it. Um, yeah. So that's my updated list. 4 or 5 years later, of my rap tier list that went viral. Um, more or less it's the same kind of. I think it just kind of shifted in a way. Um, yeah, let me know what you agree with. Let me know what you disagree with. Let me know your opinion. Who's your goats? If you could put 2 at the top, who are your 2 at the top? You know what I mean? Um, any questions, concerns? Hit me up. Um, Other than that, hope you had an amazing day. Peace, all love. one last water check before we get up out of here.